Everybody, Muggy's back with a nicotine pouch review. If you enjoy the content, be sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Today, I'm trying something. Clew. It's their Cool Mint nicotine pouches. This is their 6 milligram strength. It's an all plastic container, but the the sticker is kind of raised, the entire sticker, which is it's different. It's raised, it's shiny, glossy, nice blue packaging, cool mint flavor with the obligatory warning. On the side, you got their branding, you got some 6 milligram, they give it 2 out of 5 stars for strength, cool mint flavor, UPC code, and they give you directions on how to use a nicotine pouch, even with little pictures in case you can't read. On the back, we have, and this does have the obligatory catch lid. This is a catch lid can. On the back, you have all kinds of microscopic writing. I took the liberty before I started this time. I remembered. Woohoo! I pulled out my camera, blew it up so I could actually read it because these eyes don't read small print very well anymore. Basically, you have 2 different warnings on here. One's a general warning, nicotine can harm your health, blah, blah, blah. And the other one's specifically for California, which is kind of funny because you can't buy flavored stuff in California anymore. At least you're not supposed to. From what I understand, there's ways around that. I don't know. Go to an Indian reservation or something. Go to Vegas, cross over into Oregon. I got until next April to finish this can. Oh no! This is latter part of August 2025. These are good until April 2026. And this is made by, or they're distributed by Nevacor Industries Incorporated in Delaware. However, these are made in India. These are India-made pouches. Do I have a problem with pouches made in India? Not really, no. About the only ones that really concern me are the ones made in China. Because China's had some problems over the past 10, 15 years with contaminants getting in some of their stuff. Contaminated toothpaste, shrimp, various things coming from China. That gives me pause. You don't really hear too much about bad stuff coming from India. And India actually makes a lot of pharmaceuticals. So, yeah. So if you're popping pills, odds are pretty good you're getting something that was made in India. Because they are one of the major manufacturers of pharmaceuticals. Go figure. Yeah, a lot of people think of India, they think of mud huts and elephants and dirty and stuff. Some of their areas are, but some of them, the parts of America, are pretty darn dirty too. But some of their areas are quite clean and look downright beautiful. So, yeah. Anyway, enough of that. Let me crack this bad boy open. And we have 20. These are thin, long pouches. Woo, woo. Oh, yeah, that's got some menthol. Mint and menthol. Yeah, menthol just reached out and just slapped me in the face. Very pleasant aroma once you get past the initial menthol release from the can. It's minty. It smells sweet. And it's got that nice... My sinuses are open now. Let me just say that. Anyway, let's get into these bad boys. These are a semi-moist pouch. Not incredibly moist, but they do have moisture. There is an amount of tackiness to the touch. These are thinner pouches. Let me straighten that bad boy out. There you go. These are thin pouches. They're long. They're a longer style pouch, but they are narrow. Got some bulk to them. Now, when I first saw Clew, I found there was one tobacco shop, little hole-in-the-wall tobacco shop over in Coos Bay. Walked in there, see what they had, and I saw this. I think I bought the wintergreen. And that's the only place I'd ever seen them. Now, in the past month or so, these guys are showing up everywhere. I don't know if they're doing a marketing blitz or if they're doing some kind of a, sweetheart deal to retailers to get their stuff on the shelves, but it's becoming more and more common in my area. I'm seeing them. I probably half a dozen mini marts that I've hit in the area here. Um, they all seem to carry it now. Even a couple of the grocery stores are carrying this. So nice and minty, sweet, mint, and a nice cooling effect from that menthol that's in there. At least I'm going to assume it's menthol. It could be something else similar, but menthol is cheap, readily available. Flavor, these are actually pretty good. Nice and they got that minty sweet thing going on, which is quite pleasant. They got that cooling sensation as it sits in the gum from the menthol they put in here. Whenever I see something that's got a cool mint flavor, I usually want to try it because I really enjoy this nice sweet minty with that bit of cooling sensation. It's a really good combination. The combination of the mint and that menthol blending together, I dig it. I know some people hate it, but I dig it. I like it. And this one here, no exception. That thin pouch, it sits right up. It doesn't hang down at all. It just tucks right all the way up into the gum. And that's baby staying put. It's not going anywhere until you move it or you are done with it. Now it's got that moisture content too that actually helps with the release of flavor. This is going to be more of an extended release. This is their 6 milligram strength. You can get these up to, I think it's 16, 18 milligrams, I think, or maybe even more. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. And like I said, I really like the ones that have that cooling sensation with the mint and the sweetness. For me, that's a really good combination. I really enjoy it. And these are absolutely no exception. No exception at all. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Place pouch and upper lip. Enjoy a fresh nicotine experience for up to 45 minutes. Put used pouch in the smart waste compartment. And they even got little pictures. Yeah, see? You pop it in your mouth. If you're a little stick figure, pop it in your mouth. 45 minutes. And then don't throw it on the ground. Yeah. Isn't that sweet? All in all, very enjoyable product. I'm liking this. Yeah, I'm going to use this whole can. Enough said. But yeah, I just curious how when I first saw them, there was just, and even in that tobacco shop, all their nicotine pouches were over here. The Clew was sitting on the wall off to the side, their little display, and they only had like 4 flavors. Now I'm seeing these everywhere, and there's probably 6, 7, 8 different varieties out there. I'm not sure what all flavors they got. I picked up a couple of them. What do you got? I got spearmint and blueberry on deck to try. I don't know if I'll actually do a review on those or if I'll just open them up. I'll probably do a review just because I like sitting up here in the attic in my garage talking to my cell phone. Okay, anyway. Yeah, if you like a nice sweet winter or mint with that cooling sensation you get from menthol, these, yeah. And price wise, I believe these were around $4. You know, so retailers probably got a sweet deal on them, and they're pricing them accordingly. So not bad, not bad at all. All in all, good product. 6 milligrams of nicotine, not going to bowl me over, but definitely worth feeling. So, but yeah. Switched it up a little bit. Ooh, yeah. After a while, you get it one spot, it kind of numbs that area or you just get used to it, and you switch it up to a different spot, and that cooling sensation and that mint and all that flavor comes right back. So yeah, this probably gonna hold its flavor for quite some time. Maybe they weren't kidding when they said for up to 45 minutes. But at the rate this is going, I'm not detecting really any diminishment in flavor. I thought it was starting to diminish, but I moved it. Flavor's right back. So that's a win-win. Anyway, this has been Clew. This is their cool mint nicotine pouches, 6 milligram in strength. It's got that, oh, that reflection. Look at that. Yeah, it's got the nice, some, I think that's just a sticker, but it's like, you know, raised, I don't know how to describe it. Raised, shiny, reflective sticker. Makes it stand out on the shelf. Anyway, I will come back at you later with another dip, chew, snooze, snuff, or alternate product review. Until then, y'all take care. Bye.